Okay, here we are. This is session 10. Still technically in the test phase, but this is Minecraft, as you can see. It's taken its time to upload today. We're on a mission carrying on from the last test, which was only a little earlier on today, which was test 9, which I deem to be really the first kind of almost successful test. Now, I say almost, and the music kicked in precisely on time for me, because the almost is because the music was ever so slightly loud when I listened back to it. So, music volume general, I guess, isn't it? Hey, hello. Video, audio, there we go. Wow, this is kind of big, right? All these boxes. I don't know if I can make that smaller at some point. So, I don't know. I'm thinking 55 feels nice. Maybe not, maybe a bit lower. Is that even having an effect? Yeah, that's better. 19. No, 19. So why would that not go? Okay, we scroll up to go up, down to go down. That's not too bad. I didn't even really need to. So Crafty Miner 1981 welcomes you to Minecraft Survival. Again, kind of perfectly timed. Minecraft Survival. This is my survival world. The Craftyverse is the name of the realm, actually. The world name, to be honest, is not really that important to me. It's got one. It's Sigma Prime. It's not really that significant or important to me. I kind of named it. I was going through a Sigma phase at that time. I will probably rename it with something more imaginative, but it's like 5 years old, this world now, so you know, if I haven't done it yet, I'm not that fussed, I don't think. The Craftyverse is how I like to think of the entirety of it all. You know, because it's kind of more fitting. It's not just one world, is it? We've got the nether dimension and indeed the end dimension. It's more like a verse, I would say. So let me just straighten myself up, and I'll give you a little introduction. This is me playing Minecraft for the 10th time now, with a keyboard and mouse. I started playing Minecraft. I have done this introduction before, but I'm not sure which of these videos, if any indeed, that I will upload. These are more just practice runs, both getting used to the equipment that I'm using. The OBS is what I'm using to record, and it seems to be, fair to it, pretty intuitive. It's pretty cool. I'm certainly no computer expert. And the very fact that I've managed to get it working means it must be, you know, relatively user-friendly, which is quite cool. It's raining and it's dark. Not the best start in the world. However, it's quite fitting. I mean, this village, I'll introduce you to the village. We're relatively safe in here, although there could well be some phantoms poking around. I'm going to actually keep it at night for now. So it's kind of fitting, right, with all these cobwebs. As I give you an introduction to Doorless Village. I discovered this village a long time ago, years and years ago, maybe 3 years ago, 2, maybe 3 years ago. I didn't visit it for the longest time. It is now connected to the villager transport network, which is the reason that we're here. I'm sprinting over to it, and you can just see it coming into view here. Now let's get up the hill there and have a nice little view at the villager transport network. Does it seem dark here to you? I haven't actually got any torches at the moment. I need to sort my inventory, but that is certainly a low priority right this second. We've got the villager transport network there. We've got a nice little sunflower there. Hello. I thought that was a phantom just for 1 second. It's one of the lush flower particles. They're very pretty, aren't they? So the villager transport network is the main mission for today. We're not so much extending it, but completing this section of it. It looks like a road at the moment, but it is actually to be a railway network. You can just see the redstone torches in the distance there. We're heading kind of west now. And I'm just getting used to all this. Like I said, I had to press spacebar to jump, and it's right click to kind of open and close gates and do stuff, basically. And it's the left hand click button to hit things and dig things. Not too difficult, and there's certain keyboard buttons which I can't remember them all right now, that do certain things, which, you know, is the kind of purpose of this. This road here is actually the reason that this village is loaded in the first place. I built this is called the Birch Oak Circular, and it completely encircles the Birch Oak Forest, which is there. Ah, that's better, isn't it? And I didn't even have to sleep. I don't actually know what's down there. Nice little river. Yeah, that's the Birch Oak Forest. It's not the original name, right? But it was the first one that I discovered that was of substantial size, sorry. At spawn, you'll see it at some point. Right, I'm not going to go too far here, just kind of have a look. Oh, this is a nice spot. You can see this dark oak there, right? I've never actually looked at the village from over here. You can see how it's going to progress. It's going to have cobblestone kind of, I won't call them turrets, but a topping on the wall, certainly. And that'll kind of be it. Perhaps some campfires, some kind of other decoration. Yet to be decided. That's a future me kind of decision to make. Yeah, he'll have fun doing that. So let's have a go. This is the Birch Oak Circular. So this completely, you know, is one big loop that goes right completely around this forest, and it connects. It goes really far. It connects. Where are we at now? I mean, it goes a bit, probably almost 1,000 blocks, basically, right? That way, about 700 blocks, maybe, kind of north. Which is pretty cool. It took me ages to build it, and like, you know, that was the reason. It was years ago, like 3 years ago, and that's the reason that this village is loaded in. And then purely by chance, as it were, I mean, let's have a look. The villager transport network, which is currently under construction, I've been building this thing for the last month. Now, it will all be railified, just like this, and it's all secure on both sides, so that no nasties can get in, and that no villagers can get out, indeed. And if you crouch, then creepers cannot blow you. Unfortunately, they can. If you're like that and they're on the other side, they will see you and they will blow. It has happened more than a couple of times, and it's Minecraft. We love it. So yeah, let's get back in the village, back into Doorless Village. That's what it's going to look like, and this is what we're going to do today. But there's something we have to do before we get to that stage, because there's nothing more annoying, in my opinion, than a creeper blowing up your railways. Like, blocks I can handle, but when they blow up my rails, it really annoys me. So I'm going to make sure 100% that this road, as it is now, is secure from mobs gaining access from the outside. It is already 100% secure from anything getting out from inside of it, be that being villagers. We can get out usually. I usually try and leave a little spot there, like, where you can run and jump and get out quite easy, but there's gates all over it, so okay, that's a bit close. What's going on there? I really need torches. I usually do the torches at the same time, but I'm not actually going to do inventory management on the test video here. See, I would definitely put a torch there, but we're just going to run and make sure that, you see, I can get, actually that, no, there's 2 blocks. If that was a 1 block gap there, you can just walk in, and I know mobs can't run, so, but I always get the feeling that if they stood on top of each other or stood on top of the car or something, you know, they could get in maybe. So I like to make it at least 2 blocks. I've done this section. See, this is all good. This is all safe as far as I'm concerned. Let's have another quick look there. That looks all a bit iffy. No, that's good. That's all safe. This is all, haha, you see. So in theory, like, we can, if I can maneuver myself rightly, this is very good practice for the keyboard. Yeah. So it's fine for food, useful indeed, but it doesn't feel secure enough to me. So okay, so where's my, so this is one of the things I'm learning. We have to press E, and my shovel's in here somewhere. I don't need string there right now. I will have the sword out, and we'll put you there. You don't really need the dirt out. Excellent. Okay. Ooh, sorry about that. So let's just get a slightly wider perspective here. Yeah, I'll take that entire thing away, I think. Where is it now? That one looks iffy also, right? No, okay. Yeah, I'm going to take this entire little section away. Now, I'm not used to, beg your pardon, I press S instead of used to any of this, so I do apologise for the fact that the gameplay is extremely janky, right? Okay, and also, we've got to be like closer, right? Oh, I knew that was going to happen, yeah. Do you know, I'm almost tempted to just do the one, but oh, I do need the soil. Isn't that like typical? Okay, so E, this is all good practice, right? Let's flip that. I don't like that being like that. We don't really need any of these two here, to be honest. So. Okay, so soil backwards, and then left to collect a place. Okay. See, this is all a little bit dodgy. This is no, you can't get up there. That's fine. Yeah, no, that's okay. Right, so we need to eat. These sunflowers really love me today. Oh yeah. Let's do it. So I haven't actually said much unless you saw the last video, which if I upload this one, I will upload the other one because it's kind of the first kind of part. Ah, look at this. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Oh, do you know, actually, this is much easier than on Pocket Edition. I will not lie. Pocket Edition, you have to kind of press on the screen and like hold it just for a split second, and then it registers that you've pressed it to try and destroy it. Like, but here you just click it once, it's gone. It's quite beautiful. Okay, this is good. That's secure. Do you know what? Let's get this. I'm getting used to this with the keyboard and the mouse and the spacebar. That's the danger zone. Oh. So let's quickly skip down. Oh, we'll get much quicker at this. I'm very positive, right? That's all looking good. See, this is all jumpable. If we need to, that one actually can go. Oh, look at this. It's a mess. Oi. Sneaky. Let's get up here. What's going on down there? Oh. Okay. She's looking good. So I haven't actually explained really what all this kind of is, right? This is the Villager Transport Network. Now this road you see behind you, what will be a railway. Oh, I will get used to this. It extends basically back to spawn. It's like 1,000 odd blocks from spawn, which is the very edge of Spawn City out there. It's I will take it in a bit closer to spawn, but not very much. Doesn't need to be. There's a lot of networks, road networks and rail networks around that area, so it's well connected over there. But out here, we're out in the sticks. If you look at in the top left hand corner there, you'll see we're like over 5,000 blocks from spawn. Oh, this is a nice view. It's probably a good point to talk a bit about the world. I mean, this world that I'm in is 5 years old now. I've been playing Minecraft for about 7 years, and it's been on Pocket Edition all that time. Always on the phone. That's where I first encountered the game, and I first fell in love with the game. Indeed, it took a number of years to fall in love, more like an arranged marriage, I guess. But no, it's I love this game. It's such a beautiful game. I mean, look how gorgeous this is. Just the simplest of view here. I deliberately ran the network. Actually, we'll get a great view of the network from here, won't we? Yeah, that kind of snakes off into the distance, like some Victorian construction. Yeah, in the Industrial Revolution. I like the contrast with the beautiful green landscape and the stark black and grey. I mean, I won't lie. The reason I use the black and grey is because the stone and the deep slate are completely abundant, aren't they? And I can get them anywhere I am on the map, which is perfect for building this kind of project. Nothing worse than having to run back for thousands of blocks to restock. I mean, it would be unviable. So it kind of had to sort of be something that was, but I like it. I really like it. It's kind of it's brutalist. But I liked it when I build it. I liked it to complement the landscape, not kind of. I do like to carve through it sometimes. Don't get me wrong. But I like to undulate along with the hills, kind of follow the terrain a little, try and make it look like it belongs almost, even though it is basically cutting the landscape in two, which I'm cool with. Keeps the mobs at bay, and you know, I may well turn one big section further over there into a safe zone, right, with a big farming area or something like that. It's kind of handy having the wall there on one side. But yeah, so this is an old world, and by all accounts, it's not the best idea in the world to make your file size, your world size, too big. it's already pretty big and pretty glitchy. I won't lie, this world. I've got no complaints. There's been some glitches that I haven't really enjoyed, shall we say. Okay, should we carry on the check as we do this? That's okay. I think I've actually done this section. Let's fill this in now. I was actually going to keep this open, but there's really no point. Crouch. I have to. Okay, so I have to hold shift with my little pinky, I'm guessing. I don't really want to crouch, but it just made me think of it there. Why haven't I? Okay, we'll just fill this in. There's actually nothing interesting there. It's just a hole. It does already have a torch. Oh, I can't. Oh, I see. Because I've. Oh, okay, interesting. Let's do that one. It's got more durability, and that will. Okay, so it's the other mouse, right? So, and then S backwards. I'm still, as I say, very much just getting used to this keyboard and mouse system, but I have to say I'm growing used to it rather quickly. It's quite functional. I won't lie. Using it on the screen, holding your world in your hand. I don't know. It's special. Like this feels different having it in front of your face, but it doesn't feel worse. Not by a long stretch. Just different. Let's have a look. Let's open this. I do have a sneaky bed there. I don't want to approach this village that we're approaching here at night. There is one farmer. Well, there was one farmer there, and that was all I saw. But he's precious to me. If we can keep him around, that's a good thing. We'll get back to the shovel. That seems to be the thing I'm needing most. I've kind of done with the perimeter check up to here. What we will do now, I think, is go for a little tour of the next stop on the Villager Transport Network. Very original name, of course. It does what it says on the tin, right? This bit I've not proofed, actually. I've not double checked. There's going to be some vines and stuff that cause problems here. Like, see the vines next to the wall, there's a problem. They will disappear, but I'm not spending any significant time over here today. I will give you guys a tour. Every time I come past here, I really love this mushroom. I don't know why. It was right there, right? And I've obviously kept it there, built the wall around it, as I've done with these trees. And I love how kind of wild this bit feels. So this here now is all, it's secure in theory inside the Villager Transport Network. If we go out here, you can just see through there the village bell. Now, I was quite excited when I first approached it from over there, and I saw the building, but I was quite excited, but then I was disappointed, and you'll see why when I get there. Not too disappointed, but a little disappointed, right? This is inside the village. This is the new wall that we're constructing. This is what we'll be doing later on today in a different session. This is just a preliminary wall, just to secure the perimeter, basically. Establish the boundary of the village. Now this village, let me just get around here. I'm going to keep this forest. Of course, it's going to be very well lit, but this village will indeed have a little bit of dark forest inside of it. So, I've gotten pretty far, yeah. I just need to make that too high. Carry it on around there. We're going to skirt that bit there. I'm going to remove all those trees. Well, not all, but a lot of those trees there. We'll leave a few, like the tall ones, standing. But it's going to be the kind of farming area over there. So, and we'll have the wall come around there, probably up that hill on it, because I don't want to deprive the villagers of access to that coast. Yeah, I always do this and make my villages a little bit too big, perhaps, but that is what's going to happen. And then we're going to have like a sea. Oh, is that what's going to happen? What did I decide? I did. Yeah, I did decide. I think it's going to come along there, lose these trees here, and it'll skirt this wall here, creating a plateau up there, a nice little bit down here. And then it's going to just basically cut this off from there and go across to there. We will have a little arch in the middle, probably with some railings or something, so you can get through on a boat, yeah? But it will be secure, and there'll be metal bars and walls going right down to the seabed. But yeah, like that. I don't know if we'll get that far even today, but we may well do. I'm gonna Really feel in the mood for slots today. Alright, so this is Glitchwood. And there's not much to it, is there? This is it. The bit I've just showed you is the whole village. There's 4 intact buildings. Let's just come around here so we can start at the beginning of the street. There's 4 intact buildings. I can hear a villager, which is very reassuring. Yes, and you're not a farmer, so perhaps there's more than one here. And that's 1, 2, and you can see right in front of you there. It was clearly supposed to be more buildings here, right? And they just didn't spawn in. I don't know what's happened, but like I say, this world is very old and it is extremely buggy. I don't know what happened, but I'm not surprised now. I was back then. I hadn't really encountered too many glitches, and I was like, oh, that's really unfortunate. It's like half a village, not even. There's the farmer. He's still going. This is good. Oh, I thought that was the door. I presume this is your little house, right? Good work. It's real good work. So this is Glitchwood. You will not be tolerated before too long. I mean, you go back and we'll befriend him, don't get me wrong. But not the wild ones that are unacceptable, of course, in villages. I think we all understand. So yeah, this is Glitchwood. This is the next village on the stop, the Villager Transport Network. The mission for us today is to complete the perimeter run on both sides. It's a slightly tedious work, and I'm only really recording it probably only to run the tests. Whether or not it's ever going to get uploaded or seen by anyone, I'm unsure, uncertain. But yeah, let's actually get outside the village. And there's a lovely little area here. I love it because this was actually connected to the ocean at some point. Was it this one or was it the next one? No, I think it was the next one. This was always a pond, and there's a little pond here. It's gorgeous here. And because of this wall now, like, yeah, in one way it's a shame, right? I've cut it off from the sea, but in one way that's definitely not a shame, right? Because if you're here overnight, those drowned cannot get you here, which is great. This bit was connected to the sea. I've kind of constructed a section here to this. It's kind of like hollow underneath a lot of this, and I had to build a shoreline. They'd say that was actually water where that grass is. So that's all kind of artificial. There was real land there, real land over there, and I've connected it. So it's just like a little strip of land. So you can, if you're on that side of the mountain, you can traverse. If you don't want to come onto the network. But this bit's really kind of private and safe now. I really kind of like this area. I like what's happened, what this network has inadvertently done to it. I mean, I will say I kind of swung around this way deliberately. We're going to run back to the village now because this test session is kind of over. That area, oh, I'll tell you what, we're not quite ready. Let's just turn around. Do I have? Oh, beg your pardon. Do I have a shears with me? I think I do. Yes. Although I don't have any inventory space. I could plant a tree. I don't really like throwing things away. Of course I will if you need to, but I don't tend to. I tend to run back and put them in a chest. I'm such a hoarder. See this bit here, I'm almost feeling like you need a little bridge there, right? I'll put a only like a half block riser over there. Maybe widen the pond a bit and then put a bridge in. But this is a gorgeous area. Basically what I want to do is, you see this is a problem, right? Look at that. Any old zombie can do that. So what I need is torches. So at least we've established that this area needs some work. I haven't spent much time loaded in these chucks either. And this will be a little bench. I've got these wherever the double tree conveniently falls onto the path like that. I kind of carve a bit out. I'll put a little bench there, a little picture there. Sometimes a little topping on there. I might even take those out. Sometimes I'll put like a top on it or something. It's nice, yeah. It's a nice little rest area. And I don't tend to put beds because there's only one bed on this entire network. I needed it, and it looked so nice where I put it. I couldn't take it away. It would have made the area that I'd put it in look empty, right? So I've kind of left it there. But generally, there won't be beds along this network. I don't want the villagers, trying to think it's home. I mean, I probably will remove that bit if I can come up with something else to put there that's like, that works. Let's just keep the other one. Waste that one bar. Not ideal, but that's okay. So that is the Villager Transport Network. A real brief introduction to both the world, me, my noobiness still after 7 years playing Minecraft, 5 years in this world. I'll tell you a bit more about it on the next run. It's survival, of course, and it always has been. This world has never ever touched or seen anything from creative, and nor will it. I don't think that's wrong, or you know, like however you play Minecraft is completely up to you, and if that's how you enjoy it, that's completely cool. No judgment at all. Like, but just personally, the way look at this. Having played in creative for the first couple of years of playing Minecraft, the second I started playing in survival, it felt different. It just felt, it mattered more to me. I won't lie, like I wanted to explore, I wanted to build, and the buildings that I've built, I wanted to keep adding to them, and instantly I was getting big ideas. And ever since then, this has been the remaining world. Every single resource is, of course, gathered. Naturally, it's part of the fun for me of Minecraft. You know, I can understand these mega builders. I see some very cool things. We all do, right? I keep getting it wrong. It's left click to place, right click to destroy. Yeah, the other way around. And I see some amazing builds that they build, and I appreciate it. There's no way on earth. All right, fine, you can come in. No way on earth that you could build that in survival. It's impossible, right? So if you're a creative builder, and you have designs and you want to build them, you need survival. That's so awesome, and I appreciate it. It's great. But you need creative. Sorry, because it's so awesome, right? It's so helpful, so useful. But survival is just different. Like I certainly would consider it cheating to like import anything, even to dupe. I would never dupe anything like that. You know, it's not like a moral high ground per se. It's just personally how I feel I want my stuff gathered personally. Do you know what I mean? It's like you wouldn't want stolen goods. You mean you wouldn't feel it was the same if you knew your telly at home was like stolen or something like that? You'd be like always nervous, like I suppose. I wouldn't feel the same. I wouldn't feel like it was yours, and like that's how I feel about the stuff here. It's all been hard fought for. I use too much gold and diamond blocks in builds. I always do it and run out. But I wouldn't ever dupe a diamond block. No chance. Every diamond I dig. I'd like to say we'll have fun along the way. I will show you where I mine my diamonds, and you know, we'll explore the Minecraft underworld together. But that is certainly for another time, as is the continuing extension of the Villager Transport Network. We'll continue later today in another session. But for now, I will see you all later. Have a good one.